We got Jonathan Martinez back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Frankie Saenz at UFC Fight Night on August 1st. Jonathan, how's it going, man?
It's going really good. Just training.
I would assume you're training. You got a fight coming up, but I see you're in the car now. Where are you going to?
I just got a haircut, so I was going home.
Oh, you did? So I'm getting you really fresh. Did they do a good job? It seems like they did.
Yeah, they did.
How long has it been since you had a haircut? Because I know a lot of the places have been closed down with COVID.
Honestly, get one every week, honestly.
You get a haircut every week, really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just because you want to, or is it like, does your hair grow really fast?
Because I want to, then I get real frustrated if I don't have a haircut.
Oh, that's good. I can go like a month or two, and then it gets a little crazy. So, but I like the consistency about that. But let's start first with obviously the fact that you're in Colorado. How long have you been back? Because I know sometimes you'll go back home to Texas. How long have you been back for?
I got here Sunday night. So
okay.
I've been here already.
And it must be pretty cool that you're going to be fighting on the same card as your buddy Chris Gutierrez. Does that add a little bit more for you heading into this fight?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. We never fought on the same card, so it should be fun. Both of us fighting on the same card.
Yeah, he said you guys almost fought each other on the regional scene like ages ago, but then he said you ducked him.
Oh, no.
No, I'm joking. He never said that. But yes, I still think it's kind of cool that you guys have, been friends for a while, and now you're really, making your mark in the UFC, especially with Factory X.
Yeah, we were supposed to fight each other. I think it's supposed to be at 1. We were supposed to meet at 1:30, but then he couldn't make it, so I feel like he got scared.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him that too. No, I'm joking. No, that's so cool, and I think that's that must be nice too. If you guys can both win on the same card, that would be a hell of a post-fight party. But let's talk about your last fight, man. That's what everyone's been talking about. 12 media members. I don't know if you know this. 12 media members scored the fight for you. 1 media member scored the fight for Andre Ewell. I love Andre, great guy. I think most people watching at home felt like you won. I wanted to know, obviously a loss sucks, but what was the response like after that? Because that was one of the worst robberies we've seen this year, in my opinion, anyways.
It was hard, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't even sleep. But I wake up middle of the night, just be like, man, I can't believe I lost this fight. Like, I feel like I did good. I wasn't even really hurt. I wasn't even hurt, nothing. Like 3 days later, I went back to the gym and stuff. I felt good. But yeah, that kind of hurt me because I lost. But people tell me you didn't lose, you won. But it's still my record. So just got to go back in there and get another win.
When do you feel like you got over that loss? Because I mean that sucks if you're waking up in the middle of the night and having anxiety and things like that. Like that's a bummer, man.
It was about a month, honestly.
Did you have any I saw like Michael Bisping talking about how he thought that you won the fight. Like, did you have any fighters directly message you and reach out to you and be like, "Look, man, you won that fight"?
I just had a lot of them. A lot of fighters just message me that I won, but at the end of the day, it's the judges. You know what I mean? So. I still lost, so I just got to go back in there and, just finish this guy.
Is there I don't mean to just I have a couple more questions about it, obviously, but I know your manager was looking to appeal the decision. Has there been any update on that? Was it denied? What's the latest on that?
No, we're still waiting and stuff. There's everything going on, so it's kind of hard and stuff.
I know. Well, does it? I mean, I don't know if this is good news or not, but I saw that Chaz Skelly, his fight against Bobby Moffett, I guess, got overturned to like a no contest or something. And that fight was like a couple of years ago. So maybe there's hope there that they can fix that because, that was unfortunate what happened that night as far as that goes. All right, let's talk about Frankie Saenz. It's kind of an interesting fight because Chris is fighting Luke Sanders, who I know used to train in Arizona. I don't know if Luke Sanders still trains there, but Frankie also trains there. So it's kind of like you guys are fighting. It's like Colorado versus Arizona there. But what do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
He's a good wrestler, he likes to bring it, so I think it'll be fun, because I like to bring it too, so wherever it goes, I feel real comfortable, so I'll be ready for that.
And I was going to say, he must feel pretty good as well. Like I think he's almost 40. He hasn't fought since last March. Like, do you think those things will play an advantage to you? Just, him coming in here, not having fought as much as you have?
I don't know. I don't really see it like that because anything could happen, honestly, you know what I mean? Like, so I just go in there, do my job, train hard and just go get that win.
Absolutely. Was this kind of the right amount of time off between your last fight and this fight in terms of getting back into camp and training and everything?
Yeah, I wanted to get sooner though, but all the corona and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it feels good now.
So when you got back to Colorado, like you mentioned on Sunday, is that when camp officially started, or did you train a bit at home as well and then just sort of brought that with you to this camp?
Yeah, I've been training at home. I'm always staying in shape no matter what and stuff. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. I sort of talked to Chris about this yesterday. It sounds like you're training, with Brandon Royval, Yusuf Zalal, same cast of characters, except I saw Alex Hernandez is also training with you guys too, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome having me in there.
Yeah. It's good. And anyone else I'm missing off that list as far as like regular training partners at Factory X?
That's pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty much it. But things are opening up more. I mean, the camp for this must be a lot better than it was last time because of all the COVID stuff, right?
Yeah. This is gonna be good. I just can't wait to fight. I've been waiting, going in there, start a new winning streak. So I'm ready.
Now, for the weight cut, because I mentioned that you were cooking Chris dinner last night. Do you make all your own meals, or do you have like meal prep? Like, do you use Trifecta or anything like that, or how do you go about cutting your weight?
I just make my own meals and stuff like that.
Nice. Have you always been a good chef?
I don't know. I think so. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you eat your own food. You must enjoy what you're eating, right? I would think so.
But last night I was cooking for my son, not for Chris, though.
Right. Oh, so he just said that then. You weren't actually making dinner for him?
Nah, not for him, for me.
Because he's like Jonathan's making me dinner, and I was like, oh, that's nice of him, because you guys are good friends, right? But so you're confirming here in this interview that you are not in fact making dinner for him. It was just for you, and he just said that.
Yeah, it was just for me.
So did he not have dinner last night? What happened?
Yeah, he did. I made some. He still got some, but
okay, but that was never the initial plan. Okay, good. Glad we clarified that. Don't have any controversy here. That makes sense. I know it's a few weeks away, but have you figured out your corner situation? Who's going to be in the cage with you that night?
Just Professor, Mark, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, Professor Busy, Mark, and then anyone else, or I guess just two?
Yeah, them two.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. How do you see the fight playing out on August 1st? I imagine there's a little bit more urgency to try and get the finish just because of what happened last time. Not that you try and go to a decision, but I'm sure that's in the back of your head a little bit that you want to get a win here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm not letting this fight go to decision. I gotta get a finish, first round and second round finish.
And you think it's capable? Like where do you see your advantages in this fight compared to him?
Honestly, I feel good and everything. I feel like I'm really explosive and stuff like that. So wherever it goes, honestly, I feel great.
And is the plan after this, if you come out unscathed, get another quick fight? Well, I mean, this isn't a quick fight, but you obviously want to have a short period of time in between fights just to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, if everything comes out good, yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. What else you been doing during this quarantine in terms of because I know obviously when you come to Colorado, the focus is mainly just on camp. What do you do in your downtime when you're there? The weather's, I'm sure, getting a little bit better, which is nice.
Yeah, when I'm down here, I just stay home pretty much. Just watch the fights and just stay home. We usually go to the mountains with Chris and stuff like that. But...
That's cool. Okay, what about TV? You watching any TV or movies or anything like that? That sounds like a no. What about video games? Any video games or reading books or anything? Like what are you doing? Because you must have a little bit of extra time in between cooking, sleeping, and training, right? There's got to be something else in there. And recovery, I guess. I'm sure you do some of that as well.
I watch TV. I don't really play video games, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I mean, I play like a little bit each week, but because it's tough with being a dad and all that. So that's good. So anything good you've been watching on TV? Anything interesting?
A couple of good movies, and yeah.
Okay, that's good. What about in terms of so you and Chris live together when you're in camp?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. How is he as a roommate? Let's be honest here, because we already found out that he didn't. He was saying that thing about dinner, but is he messy? Like, how's it getting to live with him?
No, he's clean. Well, we share the same bed, so it's good.
You guys share the same bed, really?
Just
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I know you guys, obviously have your significant others, but how is it? It must be a pretty small place then.
Yeah, now it's a 2-bedroom, so it's pretty good.
Okay. So that makes sense. Now, do you guys? I imagine you guys are on the same schedule though, because you guys probably go to training at the same time, wake up at the same time, get up. So that probably makes things a bit easier, right?
Yeah, everything is the same. So.
Okay, that's good. What do you think of the bantamweight division right now? There's a lot going on. Obviously, at the time we're recording this, we got the title fight tomorrow night between Jan and Aldo, and then we got Henry Cejudo apparently retired. What do you think of the division? Because it's on fire right now. Everyone's really been talking about it lately.
Man, it's pretty much getting packed. There's a lot of people coming up, and a lot of bantamweights getting picked up. So, man, it should be fun.
No, I bet. And do you feel, is it kind of neat to be part of this sort of changing of the guard? You know, like a couple of years ago, it was, Dillashaw and Cruz and Faber, and now you're seeing guys like Jan and Sterling, and even a guy like yourself who's, still on the come up and looking to make their mark. It must be pretty exciting to be in that division right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much the young generation coming up now, so.
No, it's very, very cool. All right, man. Well, always good chatting with you, Jonathan. We're really looking forward to this fight. It's coming up here August 1st. It is UFC Fight Night. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, and then any social media you want to plug, the floor is yours, sir.
Just want to thank everybody, and then follow me on Instagram, Martinez3Jonathan. Yes.
Pretty much it. That's where you post all your sponsors and stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much.